All right, today let's begin the hands-on for pull request, where we'll be creating pull request, reviewing it, and finally merging it. So in order to begin, let's open one of our repository. I'll open GitHub Foundation one. So let me first explain what pull request is all about. So pull request, if you look here, it's here. So pull request is a proposal to merge changes from one branch to another, usually from a future branch into main. So let's first create one new branch. So in order to create one new branch, we got to go to the code tab. Let's go in here. And here, if you look at the branch icon, so this is the branch which I'm telling, right? That is from one branch to another. So here, if I click here, so we need to create one branch. So let's give a name for our new branch. Let me name it like PR test, pull request test in short, right? Once done, it says here we can press enter, or we can click here, create branch PR test from main. Let's click it. We can additionally add tags, but for this, let's create a branch. All right, this looks good. So if the branch exists, it will be saying it already exists. Please make sure, since we are doing this the first time, the branch name, please make sure to keep it something which you have not used, so that you don't run into any kind of trouble. So then once we have created a new branch, our next step will be to add or edit a file. Why? Because we need at least one commit on the branch to open a pull request. This is the requirement, right? So let's create one dummy file. We'll create one new file. Now let's give one name to our file. Can be like dummy PR file. I'll give one the contents like this is a dummy file for pull request test for the first time. Looks good. So once done, we need to go to the right hand side, that is the commit changes here, right? So looks good. Once we are done, let's click on commit changes. So next we need to give one commit message. So this looks good. Add dummy file for PR text test. It looks good. Now please make sure that you commit directly on the branch which you have created few moments back. We have created a branch name PR test, right? Please do not try to create another new branch, right? We want to commit it here. Let's we can give one description optional, but for the simplicity, let's keep it as it is, right? So yeah, in real life projects, it's always recommended to give some description so that everyone can understand. So let's hit commit changes. So now this will record the change on the branch which will propose. So next task will be to open pull request. Let's click on here, pull request. If we click here, we are able to see some new things like PR test had recently pushes 1 minute ago. And we got a banner here, compare and pull, something like this. So now we'll be beginning the proposal to merge our branch into the main. Currently it's in PR test, right? So let's click on compare and pull request. Now in real life projects, please make sure to give a appropriate title and description, because it will speed up your review process. You don't want to leave everything blank and the teammates puzzled or confused, right? What you are doing. So I'll write here, this is a dummy file to demo pull request, something like this. For the this is worked. You can also paste screenshots in real life projects. You can paste snippets of your code where you have done any kind of changes, right? Like C# code or Java code, whatever you are using in your IT company projects, you can paste it. That also works here, whatever changes you have done. Sometimes we do it. um, on the right hand side, if you look, we have some things like reviewers, assignee. Let me assign it to myself because currently I am the only one working here in my project, single person. So no reviewers, right? We can definitely add reviewers. So you can add the person of your like your team members, right? If there are 3 developers in your team, you can assign to the other person. You yourself being a developer, you don't want to assign it to yourself, right? Because the person who develops the code, it's best practice not to review it, right? Because we want extra eyes to review our code. So that's what the concept is. For now, I'll leave it blank because I'm the only one working here, because I'm the only one in the company in a hypothetical scenario. Next goes the labels. So labels, if you look, if this is a bug, it's not a bug, right? So it's kind of like uh, good for first issue, I'll say, out of this, because it's even not a documentation, right? We got to choose the best what it applies to your project, whatever you have, why you are creating pull request. For me, good first issue, good for newcomers because I'm demonstrating pull request. This label good looks good. So these review, assignee, and labels, this helps route the pull request to the right people and workflows. So please make sure to utilize these things, right? We don't want the reviewer to be someone like who's not even developing. It can be from testing team as well, right? The reviewer, and finally the approver. If some manager or some approval kind of thing is there, what we have in real life. Now, once we are ready with all these things, we click on the create pull request here. So now our proposal is tracked in the pull request tab, right? So here, if you look, it is being tracked now, which looks good currently. Now, next step will be to review the pull request, maybe from your team members or someone, right? Now we can also read the differences by going to the files change tab here. So if we look here, we can use the file change tab to inspect line by line differences. This confirms the impact of the change. We can also review changes here. We can comment something like verified looks good, something comment I'll add. The other things are grayed out because I'm the only one creating the pull request, right? I cannot approve or request these things. I'll click on submit review, and there we go. My comment is now visible. Cloud Guru Amit left a comment that is verified looks good. So I can, your teammates can give the likes and all these things. Now, once your reviewers, for me, there are no reviewers. So once the reviewer is reviewed and approver is approved, so next task will be to merge the pull request, right? Because approve and request, approver and reviewer, it formalizes the decision for the merge, right? So we need to make sure that everything is checked, green check mark, right? Because we need to make sure this to prevent merging broken or unreviewed code, right? We don't want to merge anything which is not reviewed by our teammates, and we are straight away uh, trying to merge into the main, right? That is not a good practice. Now, next task will be to choose the merge strategy. If I click here, I got the 3 options here: create a merge commit, squash and merge, rebase and merge. Since this is a basic tutorial, I'll keep it simple. I'll click on the first option, create a merge commit. We'll later cover the other concepts, what it does in more detailed manner, I'll say. So one, I'll pick the strategy, right? Now let's click on the merge pull request. I can add one the description as well, right? um, Please make sure that the merge you're doing it's from the um, branch which you have created to your the main branch, right? So once done, I'll click on the confirm merge. So now the changes are part of the main branch. So that's what we need to do. And next best practice is to clean up the branch whatever we have created. The PR test, remember, we have created. It's good practice to clean it up. Why? Because it keeps the repository tidy after merging. I can, with a simple click, delete branch, and this is done. If you look here, Cloud Guru Amit deleted the PR test branch now. So that's what it goes end to end, the process of pull request. I hope you found this lecture helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Let's meet in our next lecture.